Opening carry of the game for Ty Speed. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will go all the way. Ty Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the jump. Let's go. Ready. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's across midfield, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready! Ready, ready. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, break! Ready, ready, go! He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. First and 10.
21-yard line.
68-2. Back to throw. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They'll run with Spears, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play.
Here we go. 68.
On the ground, this is Khalil Mullins. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw is Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is brought in at the 10. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Titans. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good, and the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Come on. 68. 65.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyleek Williams is there on the stop. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Viking 18. Let's go now. Hawk.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honors. That is taken at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Ready up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60, Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. On an end, left side, it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on, check, Panthers.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Get it.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on third down, Ward. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Out of the gun, Ward. Moving, the ball comes out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Point after try, forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
To number 82. First down, Titans.
On first down, it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Exiting the pocket right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, how good was that? Out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 2.
Ready.
Travel start on the ground, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ready.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Roger McCreary up from his corner spot makes the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Got it. Ready? 70 step away. Get it.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Williams on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9
Ready?
at the 9-yard
Viking
line.
18.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
Lions. Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he gets out to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point is good. And the Titans back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Back to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Shotgun snap for Wolf. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Titans first down.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18, 5 in.
The Lions called their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay, quick. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He's got his big tight end, Chigokonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
Titans 28.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This returnable for Wallace. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Gotta be Lions. Viking, 18.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
3-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ready up. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
The 10-yard line.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's Ward. Moving to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They snap it to Ward. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Titans. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night.
42. Titans 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. 18 card, come 19, come 19. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Stack.
Throwing is Ward. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game. but so far off to a good start.
And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now. Roll, roll. 70-15.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
40, 70.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Flush to his right. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, up.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Okay, break.
Third and goal.
Ready, ready. 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Come on, come on. 70 Lions.
Pass midfield to the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready,
Slot man in motion right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
First down, Tennessee.
To throw is Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. This is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
8-yard line.
And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
The 25-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
He gets this into the hands of Green. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
At the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back loose inside the 30. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 62 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Go! Cougar 19, 70 Lions.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
On the jump. Ready. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Lions first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
70
First and
Lions.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set up. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
3rd and 6.
Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. 3rd and 6.
Cowboy, here we go. Strike. 76. Ready, ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Wow, a little change in play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Titans first down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The PAT, up and good. And the Titans will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground they go. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60.
And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs.